Hello travelers, it is day 7, AC day, and it's pretty chilly out there on deck. That's the one thing about coming back from Mexico, is the last day is pretty cold, and the first day is pretty cold. So, we have gone to our disembarkation presentation to verify that even though the airport transfer I got on the app, which says my time is going to be at 9:30, I don't actually have to be there at 9:30, they just keep running the buses. Because, well, basically the problem is that they don't start doing their checked luggage service until at least 10. And so if I had to be there at 9:30, I would have had to walk all my luggage off the ship. And I just did that off the Princess ship, and it really wasn't fun. So I would prefer not to do that again. As we walked out of the presentation, they had a rack of luggage tag numbers, right? And then they had the first, I think 2 rows were saying that it was going to be for the early group, if you wanted to get off first thing, and then the rest for, later. So I sort of skipped the first row and took something from the second, well, after the first group. So what was it, like the 4th or 5th row down, I took ours for, and we're thinking we'll probably want to get off between 10:30 and 11. That should be pretty good. We both have late flights, and mine isn't going to leave until, well, it was supposed to leave at 6, now it's leaving at 7. So if you haven't gone to the airport too early before, they can't take your luggage typically until 4 hours before your flight, which means you're stuck down before being able to go through security, which means there's very few services for most airports. LAX on the bottom floor with baggage claim, there's also a Starbucks there and some chairs, so you can usually find a place to sit if you're willing to be patient and wait for them to vacate. But yeah, spending several hours down in that part of the airport, it's not my favorite thing, but what can you do? I mean, I may look into an earlier flight, but it may not be feasible. So, today, I know that they have the Groove for St. Jude, which I might take a look. Oh, it's already going on now. I might have missed it. And they're also going to have, I was going to go and take a look at the Sky Zone, I think it's called, because I don't think I saw that the last time I visited here. And that's the trampolines. So we're going to go take a look at those and maybe film that a little bit and see what else there is to do around the ship. I'll let you know what happens. This is the pepperoni. And this is the fungi, and it has dried garlic and chili flakes on it as well. Does it have Parmesan?
I didn't know it's what you request.
Yeah, but does it have Parmesan?
I did not ask for it.
Okay. And that's it. Mine has Parmesan. I'm going to show that. This is how thin this crust is. Look at that. That's some thin crust.
And it's crispy.
Yeah. This is our lovely towel animal collection for the cruise.
Hello.
Hi, I have a question. This is more of a serious question.
Okay.
I've noticed on this cruise, there's been a lot more violent incidents than I've ever experienced in any cruise in my life. What can or will be done to mitigate these incidents in the future? I'm referring specifically to the brawl in the dining room that's on YouTube and Facebook. And there were other incidents besides this.
So I have not been aware, ship-wise, as far as the ship is concerned, I have not been made aware of this. However, I was sent the video. And unfortunately, sometimes on ships, when there's alcohol involved and things like that, things get out of hand the same way they do on land. We always have security. However, security can't be everywhere at all times, unfortunately. It's not like they're going to stand outside the dining room just in case something happens. We have policies and procedures to go by when anything violent happens. I know that alcoholic privileges get taken away straight away. That's the first thing that happens. So things like that. And however, when they do the investigation through the security team and the hotel director and all that management team, when that's all dealt with, if there's anything more serious needs to be taken, if they need to, I've been on a ship before where something's happened and they've been, the first port we hit, they were just taken off the ship straight away, just and they were in Freeport. They just got taken off the ship. So I don't know what's happened. All I've seen is the video that a friend sent me and said, "You're in week 3. What are you doing?" I was like, "This is not me." But yeah, I mean, like I said, unfortunately, it's one of those things as well with such a long break, with the 2 years that we all had off. Everyone's coming on vacation. Some people are coming on the first time in a long, long time. Some people are still wearing masks. Some people are comfortable not in masks. There's a lot. Everything's very heightened. Everything's been heightened so much in the last 2 years that, you know, emotions can run high and things like that. But I've been on ships since 2017. This incident that I got sent this week was the first of that kind I'd ever seen. And like you said, that you've never seen this kind of stuff on the ships. Obviously, more of a security presence if needs be, but we don't want that to be. We don't want people to feel like intimidated if security are walking around all the time. So it's a fine balance. But like I said, I rarely see anything like that. I mean, we always say within the crew that if the United Nations wanted to work out how to run countries and blend countries together properly, they need to come and see how we do it. Because we have 52 different nationalities in the crew. Never seen a fight, never seen an argument. We just get on with it all the time, living perfect harmony. So I would like everybody to take that home with them, but yeah, I'm sorry that anybody else that witnessed it, I'm sorry that you had to go through that. Like I said, the security are on it, and hopefully, fingers crossed, that everyone can chill out.
This is a pig patty lunch. No sauce on it, so I put some on it. Some fries. And what's yours?
Just a cheeseburger with, I put jalapenos and green Tabasco.
Green Tabasco. I didn't know there was such a thing.
Hello, travelers. It is the end of day 7, the last day of the cruise. Tomorrow we must get off. I have both my bags packed, though, so I guess I'm ahead of the game. It is only 9:30. So today, what did we do? We did pizza for brunch, we're gonna call it. And we did, I had a burger. I had a burger at Guy's Burgers. It was the, was it the pig burger? So it has a little thing of bacon, like kind of woven together. Joey, our cruise director, did a Q&A, so we watched that for a little while. We also did bingo, which we did not win. And then we had dinner teppanyaki at Bonsai, and that was good. And now we're pretty tired and ready to get off the ship tomorrow morning and call it a day and head off to the airport. I will let you know what disembarkation is like on Carnival Panorama these days. So let's signing off.